In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the rear shocks on this BMW X5. These are going to be located behind the rear wheels. Let's get into it. Now we're going to remove the wheel. Use a 17mm socket, take the lug bolts out. Before I take the last one out, I'm just going to hold the wheel to prevent it from falling. Take that out, grab the wheel, pull it off. There's a brake hose going through a clip right here. We're going to take that clip off. I'm just going to use a pry bar to pry this back a little bit. And you can get underneath there. And just try to pry that clip out. You can also use a pair of pliers if that helps. Pull that out, grab the hose, and just pull the hose out of the bracket. Set that aside. Using a pole jack, I'm going to support the rear suspension. Just take some of the tension off the shock. And you can take that bolt out. I'm going to loosen this bolt up, take that out. Use a 21mm socket. That out. On the inside, we're going to take these push pins out. You want to use a trim tool. Just get underneath, pop these out. And you can pull that back. If you want to, you can take the other side off, but you don't have to. Using a 16mm socket, we're going to take these nuts out. Before I take this last one out, I am going to support the shock underneath just with a floor jack. Pull that out. Now I can lower the floor jack and pull the shock out. We're going to remove this nut. I'm going to use a 18mm strut socket. It just has this part open. And then you can use a 6mm hex key. Just going to put a socket over the end for leverage. Now we're going to loosen this up. And you just want to take this nut off. If it's easier for you, you can use a 18mm ratchet wrench. Take the nut off, take the washer off, take the mount out, the sleeve, and the bumper. Pull that off. Now I take the new shock, I'm just going to compress it, let it extend, and we're going to do this 3 times. Now I take the bumper, slide that on, then the cover, the sleeve, and the mount, the washer, and the nut. Now tighten down the nut. And torque this nut to 41 foot-pounds. That's good. I can reinstall it in the vehicle. And take the rear shock, get this lined up. And have to twist it back and forth so the studs are lined up in the holes. There we go. Now just raise the floor jack. And just support the shock. And get the nuts started. Tighten these down. And we'll torque these bolts to 27 foot-pounds. Now I'll put the carpet back in place. Get that lined up. Take the push pins. Get those lined up and push those back down. I'm going to lower the floor jack. Just rotate the shock in the right position. And then moving the floor jack underneath the lower control arm, I'm going to raise up the suspension so it lines up. Just raise it up. A little bit more. And take the bolt, get that lined up. Just going to lower it a little bit. That's good right there. Get the bolt started. Before you tighten that down, you're going to raise the suspension to as close to normal ride height as possible. It would be ideal to put the wheel on, have the vehicle sitting on the suspension, and then torque that bolt, but do the best you can. That's good right there. Now we're going to torque this bolt to 121 foot-pounds. That's good. Now we can lower the floor jack. Take the brake hose, go through the bracket with the brake hose, and take the clip, line the clip up. And just use a hammer, just give the clip a tap, tap it in place. Now take the wheel, get the wheel started. Get that lined up. That's good. Get the bolt started. Snug those down. Now we're going to torque the lug bolts to 103 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. I just go around again, double check.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.